vibrated, and I'm feeling good. So I'm taking my glasses off. I got just grocery shopping, get a chance to donate plasma today because I was lipemic. Now let me explain what lipemic is. That is when if you do eat chocolate. I was eating chocolate, proteins, eat my protein and iron up, or eat dairy stuff like cheese, milk, ice cream, whatever. It's gonna make your plasma white. So I couldn't donate plasma today, so that's why I went shopping, going shopping, and tomorrow I'm gonna go. But before I do my schoolwork and everything, I gotta talk about the McKinney Pool Party pool incident. To be an update, let me see who's the guy that I saw oh, and I'm gonna have to tell him kudos to him. Um, go. This type of thing on my nerves. You can tell that I'm a little agitated right now. Okay, E Johnson photo. That's his screen name on YouTube. He did some interviews with the people who was at the party. First off, it wasn't about people who was at a white person's party and black people showed up. Let's get that straight, okay? Um, and that's not true, okay? The media is a liar. It's a tool. It twists stories. But I got one thing I would like to say. Kudos E.G. Johnson and Brandon Brooks. I mean, Brandon Brooks is a white guy who also filmed the police incident. He was at the party. And both, according to the mother who organized the pool party and the white guy, Brandon Brooks was 15 years old, who recorded everything. The sister, who's an adult, organized, Tatiana's mom, I think, one of them organized a cookout for all the graduates from the middle school. And so it was a mixture of African American descended, because we're racially mixed. We're part white and Native American as well, white people and Hispanics. That's why I did my research, and it was mostly African American descent, and some white people that was at the party, who was at the pool, was telling the people African American descent, and I'm going to make a video about that too. Let me actually make a rant on this about the Section 8 situation. Go back to your Section A. You should be doing better cussing out, saying racial slurs. And that's what Tatiana. Kate was the white woman who hit her first. And Tatiana defended her, so the other white woman joined in. And they were trying to break it up. And then neighbors saw this fight going on, and that's when they called the police. That's when whatever the stupid old asshole police officer name, what is the stupid doggone? But anyway, the white racist police officer who came and put a gun on the and also pulled the 15-year-old dark-skinned sister hair, her braids and stuff. Okay, and being aggressive. Now I understand. I will say this: the teenagers should never have cussed this man. I understand the man was cussing you out. And hey, if there was any way to get a legal vendetta against him, trust me, okay, Lord forgive me for saying that, okay? But, okay, remember, this is a person who can kill you. This person also can mess up the law against you. Have somebody on his side who's upper rank and elite in law and legal field to defend him and make your case if he was to kill you, okay? So cursing him out, time I'm gonna get my mama, is not gonna solve anything, brothers and sisters who are over there at McKinney. Do not act ugly to these people, okay? Remember, you're dealing with evil people in a badge. I'm not saying all cops are evil, but it's a lot. And those cops who watch my videos, if you're not evil, please come out the doggone word. Like I said, if I was a cop, which I thought about becoming one when I was younger, I would spill the beans about what's going on in the park. I would break the blue code because I'm not going to see defend somebody who's wrong because they carry a badge. Part of the badge is to serve and protect the people. Remember, you're actually getting taxpayer money. So that our taxpayer money against these abusive cops, they had no reason to be a cop. Okay, if you're anybody who wants to be a cop, your idea is to mess up people's lives and kill people and curse people out, you don't need to be a cop. And like I say, you're lucky I'm not on a badge, because I will tell everything to me about what goes on behind closed doors, because that makes the whole police department look bad. Okay, when you had this go to auto badge you want to wear so much, you're not God. Okay, let me let you know. You have a right to protect to respect people, because you just as human as anybody else. When you leave it and clock out, you're still a human being. You're not nobody special. But to the teenagers, do not cuss the cops out. Do not try to fight the cops, because if he will draw that gun, look what happened to Eric Gardner. Look what happened to Mike Brown and what's the other man, Freddie Gray. Okay, Tamir Rice. We can go on to we go to Hispanic people. Alejandro Nieto, San Francisco. Okay, men of color, people of color, whether they're black or Hispanic or any other race of color, is not purely white, okay? You're going to be treated like shit by these racist police officers. So cussing these folks out, it ain't going to solve shit, okay? So, he can arrest you. He can make lies about you, okay? You dealing with a demonic fool under that badge. So, going back to the story, so that's how the fight started, okay? Instead of adults, if the kids are being loud, like the sister had said, you should come talk to me as adults, because I don't organize school. It's called Greg Ranch or something like that, community in our pool, whatever, in McKinney, Texas. And one thing that bothered me was this, is that all the other white cops was calm, except the one who pulling the sister's hair, okay, and putting his knee on her like that. I understand she was aggressive, but I bet she was a blonde-haired, blue, 100% white girl, because I won't doubt that sister had white blood in her. We all, since your doggone slave masters mixed with our DNA, that's why we come in different shades. We're part white and part black and part Native American. We're not pure African. That one drop shit, I don't live it, so those who want to come in and quote that shit, include those of the white community, I will cuss your ass out, and I will block you from my doggone page. And also snitch on you for harassment. But point is, if you shoot 100% pure, little white girl, blonde and blue eye, you would never sling her from the doggone round. Okay, let's be honest, okay? So, that's what started the party. But I would like to tell Mr. Johnson, who talked to the mother alone, can you please do not have people talk in the background, because I was trying to hear everything she was saying, okay? The volume was so low for her to me talk. I was trying to hear her story. When you talk to Tatiana, who got attacked by the racist, ratchet white women, okay, she was able to talk with her, and the mother came in and talked later. But when you talk to the mother alone, please have the voice louder so I can tell the other people not to be talking behind the background, because I can hear a doggone thing what she was saying, But kudos to you, Mr. Johnson, and Brandon for having this video out. And I'm glad they told their story so we can get it straight. So it was not about somebody not being invited. What happened was the party, it was a pool party about these graduates who graduated from middle school, okay? They was invited, all different races are coming, okay? And it was a lot of African American people, since it was all about women who African American, you expect, okay? That would be stereotypical, okay? And what happened, the white racist woman told her to go back on Section A, and I'm going to make a rant about Section A in public housing, okay? I don't have a criminal record, okay? I don't try to have a criminal record either, okay? Even though I'm bipolar type 1. I do look for work on this computer. Thank God I have a computer. I do look for work while I'm doing my schoolwork, okay? And now I'm not saying every employer was a lily white Caucasian person, and I had Hispanics and African American people denying me jobs too, okay? But you cannot get mad about somebody who's trying their ass, but I don't live by their white racist. I don't live by the white Anglo-Saxon Protestant work ethic, okay? Because remember, Jesus was poor too, okay? Let's get that straight, all right? So I do look for work. So about that prosperity gospel, no offense to anybody who believe in it, but it's false, because all of us were supposed to suffer after the cross anyway. Read Colossians. Hello, I'm not the first person. I'm cussing on this tape. I'm going to read the Bible. Read St. Paul to Colossians. You actually know what he's talking about, okay? So, and even think one of the Gospels, Jesus said that he would suffer long way. Yeah, exactly. And Peter talked about that too, okay? But y'all want to come out, pull somebody by their bootstraps and you'll get something. Let me tell you something. I pulled my behind on the bootstraps and looked for work as well, and I got denied. With the braids, without the braids, all that, okay? So you cannot sit here and talk about somebody being put on Section 8 when they try their dearest to get a job and work a job that they can do, okay? So, and go to school, because I'm graduating. I mean, besides graduating from Job Corps, besides myself graduating from Job Corps in 1998. Okay, no, excuse me. Let me change that. Besides me graduating from high school in 1998, which is next couple of years, which is 3 years, that means I'll be graduating from college. Okay, online college. Okay, online university. Okay, it's 20 years. I also went to Job Corps 2004 and 5 in El Paso, Texas, and graduated in 2007 as because I went to the vocational period, and I also went to college for the first time in 2006. Okay, I put applications a lot. If I was to give you a big, actually, if you was to know me personally, I show you all the jobs I went through, and back into doing the after Obama had was because he was trying to clean up Bush trash, okay, because the recession really hit hard, and I was putting applications looking for temp agents and everything, okay, all right. When he joined and became president, it still was hard to look for a job, and my field is office clerical, okay. And you might criticize me for not trying to go to them doggone shitty ass fast food jobs. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why I don't. I know my history. And I'm not one of them folks with one drop of American Negro, Cocoa Negro blood who claim by Latinos taking those jobs, okay? Because back in those doggone days, I had to force to work pole slave wage jobs, not the CEO jobs. That's what I want, okay? If I'm going to school for entrepreneurship as my major, okay? So I can have my own business, okay? I don't want to work no shitty ass low wage paying job. This is not Jim Crow days. That's why I'm complaining about some immigrant taking that job, okay? I went to Job Corps for office assistant, business technology office assistant. That's my specialty in business technology class, and my idea was to work in the corporate area or work with anything that's office clerical and office admin positions. Okay? I'm not working at no shitty, I did it when I was a teenager. I'm not a teenager no more. I want to work something that's high pay. And like I say, I deserve to have high pay, especially when I work clean my ass, not clean, not literally clean my ass, but I do that. But I'm just saying, clean the doggone Job Corps while I was, because we had to do chores there. I had to do a lot of stuff while I was in Job Corps. Trust me, I hate it sometimes, but I had to stay away from my family and also trying to get a certificate so I can go back to Houston and get a high-paying job. Okay, that was a trade. Okay, so the folks who tried to hire me was a bunch of bullshitters. I can't say all of them, a bunch of bullshitters. Okay, and so don't sit here and say I'm lazy and want to be on welfare on purpose. You think that when I was 20 years ago, when I was 15, that I thought I'd be on welfare, living in public housing? No, the fuck no. Okay, and yes, my plan A goal is to be an entertainer. Yes, that's why I also go on entrepreneurship. So I have my own record label and also have my own modeling and talent agency. Okay, so don't think that I'm sitting here trying to be on welfare. I wouldn't try to be on welfare. I'm going to fucking school. So don't sit here and talk about Section A when folks, people of color, has tried to work their ass, pull the string by the bootstrap to get a high-paying job, try to go on to school and everything else, and you sitting here denying them jobs. Okay? So don't sit here and talk about Section 8 when your ass, I'm talking about go back to Section 8. And then one thing I'm going to tell y'all folks who's at the party who got assaulted by that, okay? You should tell them, I'm not trying to sound anti-white, and one thing I want to address somebody named Sean Mitchell coming on my doggone bill time I'm racist. First of all, I don't hate all three parts of myself. I just mentioned earlier that many of us are African American and American Caucasian descent. That makes us all three those races. We will not be related to those doggone ancestors and having long distance white cousins, Native American cousins, and besides the longest African cousins in Africa. We would not have all that together if it was not mixed and have different shades, hair textures, different colors and everything else, different eye colors and everything else. Because we don't all fucking look alike. Get your eyes fucking straight. Go to the eye doctor. You don't see that, okay? Like I'm saying, I'm a caramel of Pardon's world. I'm not dark chocolate, so get that straight in your head, all right? And the point is, this is our fucking country. Since we're part Native American, I was told that to a wretched, trash bitch that, hey, get your ass out of my fucking country since I miss a Native American, bitch. I was told her that. I was definitely told her that. Okay? Don't come here and talk about go back to Section 8 because you live some high. Remember, our white ancestors stole this land and it's not their land. It's my Native American ancestors' land. Before some white man or some black man walked on this doggone country, it was a Native American land. And many of us are not just African descent, we also part Native American and also part white, since y'all slave masters wanted more slaves by the one drop rule, either by seducing a slave consensually or having a raping a doggone slave. That's why we are racially mixed. See, one thing y'all get mad about a brother dating a white woman, but the white man started the race mixing first. Get that straight, okay? No one tell Christopher Columbus and the Spaniards, they own the English and the French, the communists out on the so-called New World. Native Americans had this land way before any European came here, okay? And that's when the race mixing started. So don't sit here trying to blame black folks or anybody, people of color about race mixing when the white man first started. That's how my ass here. That's how them folks used to talk about Section 8. That's how they got here besides the slave ship. We got mixed with y'all DNA. So you don't like it, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. It's the doggone damn truth. Shoot, the truth hurts, don't it? So don't be telling nobody to go back to Section 8, because I'll tell your ass to go back to fucking Europe. Now, we'll tell you that. Yeah, I'm mixed with European. I don't deny it. I check 3 boxes. Okay? I don't take only the black box. I check black, white, Native American. I also check the 2 races of category, and 2 races or more category, because that's what my family is. We're not pure Africans. So get that fucking in your head. You're not God to be telling somebody one drop make you a whole bull crap. No one died and made you God to say that. And it wasn't for, if you didn't want us to be having mixed carriage and claiming it, your ancestors should have stayed there down and keep their pants on. The slave masters should keep their doggone fucking pants on. The folks, when the Pilgrims came here and everything else, could have kept their doggone pants on. They saw a Native American woman or African woman. So get that in your head. We're not pure black people. We are racially mixed people, and this is our fucking land. So if you don't like the race mixing going on, because it wasn't for the Europeans coming here, there would not have been no race mixing in the Americas. Hello, all right? You need to get your ass fucking straight. You're not superior. There's nobody superior. The only person superior is somebody higher than you and I, and that's the Almighty God. So get that in your heads, okay? Talking about Section 8. You never know, something might happen to you. And I'm not wishing bad luck on you, but you never know. You might lose your job or lose anything in your house, or a tornado come in your house. You might end up on fucking Section 8. I was raised middle class. I never thought I'd be on welfare and also public housing. Okay, so don't be telling people who live in that community, who pull their bootstraps, whatever you want to call it, and try to come in the community and live a nice house and have a peaceful party, but your ass want to get ratchet and call somebody, talking about go back to the station and call them all type of niggers and stuff. Okay? This is getting on my nerves. And once again, they have a right to have a party. Even though I wouldn't go have a party in no right racist area, because I don't want to be around right racist people. Okay? Just like I don't like so-called black identifiers who ain't pure black racist people. I don't like white racist people. So the Sean Mitchell, don't call me a racist, because I will accept anybody of any color who has sense and who are intelligent, who are not racist towards me or anybody else. But if you come to me about, I hate Mexicans, I hate whites, and then call me a type of niggas and stuff, I don't want to do with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. So the ones who are racist, Mr. Stupid Sean Mitchell, is the one who stopped Tatiana and called all type of N-words and also concerned about Section 8. You know, it's so stupid. You will say, well, you put your pants up and you go to school and do this all other stuff, you will not be living in ghetto and all this other stuff doing welfare. But them folks are not on Section 8, bitch. They work their ass off to get it where they are. And here y'all gonna tell somebody to go back to Section 8. And then there's one thing, the African American descendant people that was at the party did not do shit to the white folks. The white racist woman who was somehow at the pool party called her type of nigga, called folks niggers and all other stuff. That's who was racist. And I'm saying, now, going back to where I'm saying that you should not cuss the police officers, but the police, you know what I'm saying, they're also human beings too. Okay, that's why the young people, one thing, many are young people, and I know this when I was young, are that smart. They say even if you have a badge, you're still young, still a human being. Of course, I don't condone the cussing the police officers. Like I said, you get your kill, okay? get you handcuffed. They can twist the law and everything because he's supposed to wicked on that badge. And I'm not even talking about the only white people who racist on the police force. Also, some black and brown folks who do the doggone same thing too. Okay, and I said it before. Many, I'm saying all, some of the minority cops are the worst. And I know from experience here in Houston. You know what I'm saying? They want to get somebody in trouble. I guess you get and fake and lie about it because they happened to me once. Okay? I guess you get going to pay extra credit on your paycheck when you arrest somebody, even if they ain't do nothing to you or do nothing wrong or ain't try to do nothing wrong. Okay? So I'm letting you know. They had no business calling people niggers until about Section A and all this other stuff. Okay? All they was doing is having a pool party to celebrate all those who graduated from middle school, who was going to high school. And they invited all type of people of different colors who was going to that party. Okay? And they was invited. And they had a pass. They still was invited. And the woman who organized it allowed them to come to the party. Okay? But y'all using racial stereotypes about thugs and this and that came into the conclusion, a false conclusion that they was trying to come to a white person's party. And in the news media, fuck y'all for making that stupid argument. There was no white person's party. Yeah, that sister part white due to some slave max or mixing. Yes. She did not identify herself as black. But it wasn't a little pure white person or someone who could pass having that party, and all of a sudden somebody who more of color coming to the party. It was not the concept of the whole story. Okay? So I want y'all to understand something. And to Sean Mitchell, don't come and call me a fucking racist, because if you do it to me again, I'm going to bang your ass off my doggone channel. If you don't like the stuff I say on my channel, don't fuck watch my doggone videos. Because I said nothing about no crackers or no honkies and none of that shit. Because I'm mixed with white besides African American and Native American. I have French, I'm a French Creole, and I'm also mixed with English. So let's get that straight. I researched my ancestors when I was young, and I'm 35 years old, and I'm still knowing more about my roots. But the point is, that's what I came and found out about what I truly am, not about some stupid one drop will make your black blood roll, whatever you want to call it, make it as a whole. That law been out, that rule has been outlaid since 1967, when the 11 versus Virginia case allowed all people who want to marry interracially can do it in this country. They legalized interracial marriages. Okay, so that one drop of black blood makes you whole. It was created by a slave master. That's why they was raised for that, and try to have children with different with the sisters on plantation, so they can make more babies and make them slaves by having a drop of black blood, no matter how light they were or how dark they were. Okay, get that. I know my history. So don't come talk about it, because I never said, I said white racist people I don't want to be around. Why would I want to be around a white racist person? I said, and I said in my video, that not all white people are racist, but it's coming here in the South, especially in WASP, KKK, Texas, that it's coming here. And like I said, I will not go to them places. Like, for example, I'm for them having a pool party, but me living in Greg Ranch, whatever y'all want to call it, in McKinney, Texas, I would not want to live. I don't care how the pretty houses are. I don't care the pretty pool and everything. If it's going to be some stupid redneck folks there, okay, just I don't like no ratchet ghetto folks who want to fight, who happen to be black. I don't want no trash, racist people around me either. Okay, I don't discriminate. Let's get that straight. If you want them folks trying to start some shit with me, I don't want to fuck with you unless you want to get fucked around. And I don't play when I do that. Okay? So that's my rant right here. It's getting on my nerves that y'all sitting here and then going to the Fox, whatever, down there, Fox station, down there in McKinney and Dallas area, the white woman talking about what they was doing, it was justified, no. Once again, I say the sisters had no reason arguing with the cop. I get that. But to him to pull her by her hair, put his knees on her, okay? All right? If he was a 100% pure white woman, okay, because it was a dark-skinned sister that he was doing it to. If it was a 100% pure little white 15-year-old girl, he wouldn't do that. And trust me, we know from research of how the police treat white people and how they treat people of color, no matter if they're Hispanic, African American, and American multiracial, and are Asian, okay? Let's get that straight. And the person who's been studying race, you can call me a race baiter all you want, but if you would not infiltrate the racism in this country, we would not talk about race. Let's get that straight. And one thing about someone like me, I'm gonna talk the truth, okay? I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. In both cases, about the teenagers, how they acting, I didn't sugarcoat their actions. And the cop, how he's acting dumb, it's like he was in a war, World War III, rolling all over the floor, acting a fool. You can tell this man was evil already, and his intent was to kill somebody of African American. That's why he drove the car on him. Yeah, they were about to fight him, and the one thing is to understand, okay? Even though I don't condone what the kids did, okay? They were trying to protect somebody, and they didn't care if that person had a badge. And once again, I say it again, these cops understand you're just as human, just like the civilian, or you're no god when you have the badge. You're supposed to be humble with that badge. But y'all want to use that badge as a golden idol badge, as a golden calf badge, and think you just a higher being of the whole wide world, and you can do shit to anybody. You making yourself look stupid, and you contradicting yourself because it's not even part of the law to do that. That's illegal. And I'm glad this so stupid cop got fired or suspended. He didn't be suspended. His ass should be fired. Okay? The families who got hurt by this cop should sue the police department. Okay? But to the kids, do not argue with the cops. Do not try to agitate them. Do not try to challenge them because you know how it is. All these police killings towards people of color, whether African American or Hispanic, and also other, because I don't know anybody's Native American. I'm not trying to negate you. I'm mixed with Native American myself. I read on Indian country on Facebook. I see the news reports about how the white racist people or who are police treating Native American men and women as well. Okay, so any of the color, any age is going through. Okay, let's be real. Okay. They don't care about people of color. And that's why we talk about this. Because imagine that the dark-skinned sister with the braids was a fair-skinned, blonde, blue-eyed, long hair, white little girl. Okay? He would never done it to her. He would never done that to her. That's the hypocrisy we're talking about. When they had that Waco situation, it took them hours to stop the situation. You know what I'm saying? It took them hours. They had, you know what I'm saying? So, they were so delicate. Even they had people of color who's either African American descent or Hispanic descent. There it was mostly white at Waco with these bikers who was acting thuggish and kicking over a jacket. These are grown ass old men acting like back in 1990 gangsters. Okay, they are gangsters, but they're acting a little bit about who wear wrong the jacket. I mean, that's why I made a video about that. It's stupid because at an early age, or approaching that age, you're supposed to be thinking something more important than gangbanging, okay? You must leave that shit alone, because you got kids to worry about, and you don't want their kids to go that route. You want them to be way better than you. You probably want to have a different example in life, but no, okay? They worry about who wore the wrong gang, and this is like in the hood, barrio gangsters or something. Some gangsters in the hood, ghetto, you know what I'm saying? But these are majority was white, with a few splash of Hispanic and some African American descent. Okay, so they were so delicate toward them, mostly white people at that biker thing in Waco. But these kids should never, I'm telling you, do not fight, argue with the police because since they can twist the law, lie, like the media line talking about that African American guests came to a pool party, it was white people party. That's not doggone true. That's not the damn fucking truth. The truth was that a sister, adult, had organized a cookout party for her daughter, her family, and their friends. And it was different, it was mostly African descent, but it was some white people there and some Hispanics, okay, who come to this party, have a good time. But no, some white racist, ratchet ass bitch had to call somebody a nigger and call somebody all type of Section 8, go back to Section 8 shit. Okay? Now that's why the people, and one thing, folks who are racist don't get, I mean, include those people of color. When you talk shit about a person's another race, you get your ass whooped. Okay? It's because back in the day, it was different. But in 2015, people do not want to be oppressed. And it goes to people of color, those who think because I'm minority. I maybe about that how some African American people and Hispanic people think, well, I'm minority, I never racist, I can talk shit about this other race. No, the fuck you don't. You supposed hey, the same when white racist people treat you like shit, you're not supposed to perpetrate the same mentality towards another group of people. That's a hypocrisy. That's very hypocritical on your part. That's why I said my bill, and I got one of the people who have blacker than 5 races, I'm not that light skin, dark skin, have some mixed background, mixed background, whatever, and don't claim it. Come at me and talking about they hate Mexicans, they hate white people, they hate this. I'm like, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Okay, they go back to Uncle Sean Mitchell. I'm not no fucking racist. And you heard me say I don't want to hear that bullshit. So I'm not like that. But I will criticize racism in any group. And if I see a white racist person who is, we have a historical situation going on and it's still going on in 2015, I'm going to call it out. And that man who was pulling that sister's hair and put his knee on her, if it was a 100% pure white girl, okay? Lady 100% pure white, long blonde hair, blue eye, fair skin, he would never done it to her. He would never done it to her. Okay? So it's history repeating itself, and I'm not going to negate what happened in the past. It's repeating itself. Okay? And I'm letting you know. And when you come on my channel with that bullshit again, Mr. Sean, I don't want to call you Mr. Sean Mitchell, whatever your doggone name is, do not fucking come on my channel and start telling me that I'm racist when I never said that all white people are racist. I also I'm mixed with white, so there'd be hypocrisy if I was claiming my white roots, which I do have it on both my parents' side. We have mixed genealogy, mixed ancestry. Okay. That's how our asses got here. What y'all gonna say, Masters mixing, okay? And then the Americans mixing with our family roots, okay? That's how our ass got here. Besides the African slave trade, okay? And I say I hate white people. That means I would hate part of myself. You don't get that? And I say I call myself the caramel skin, not dark chocolate. Caramel skin, Neapolitan swirl. Have you ever ate Neapolitan ice cream? It's 3 different flavors, right? Okay, so imagine getting some Neapolitan swirl ice cream and putting caramel top on it. That's me. Get it? Thank you. Shoots.